Hello to all my day drinkers out there, I'm MartiniPictures, and welcome to Xbox 360. I know this is a weird view for my channel considering I do a lot of my series on the PS4 and two series, kinda, on the Nintendo Switch. Well, I also have computer games on there. Never mind. But now introducing Xbox 360 with a game that's been out since 2010, I think, is when the licensing said. But, I've got a confession to make. I've had this game for so many years, and I actually started it up wanting to play it when GTA 5 was at its highest for Xbox 360. Then it came out for PS4, and I hopped onto that. To be perfectly honest, I literally completed the first mission and then got the PS4. So hopefully I can restart a new game for this series. The main reason that I wanted to do this series is because Red Dead Redemption 2 came out last year, and since I already had the prequel to it, why not do this and as well as Undead Nightmare, because I have the Game of the Year edition. However, both are pre-owned, so, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. It might be highly scratched up and damaged, but oh well. Let me just hop in then. Along with having the Game of the Year edition, I also have the map that comes with it like they do in GTA 5, but it's reversible because on one side is the original game and on the other side it's Undead Nightmare. Ooh. Well, that's cool. Alright. I'm gonna say this now, if I don't do an old-timey Western voice by the end of this series, I don't know how I did it for so long. How I didn't do it for so long. But along with the actual map in the game, there's actually two discs available. The original game and the Undead Nightmare. But what's special about this in the Xbox 360 realm, and I think PS3 still did it, something that I miss about games like that is the little pamphlet that you get at the very beginning as soon as you open up the box is the controls in the game. I miss that. I miss being able to leave a game and then come back to it wanting to play it again for nostalgia reasons and forgetting over half the controls. I miss being able to just look at it and remember it. Hopefully I can start up a new game. Fingers crossed. Normal, hardcore. I'll just go with normal, I guess. Exodus in America is what this was called. Spot the main character. Can you do it? At least it's not as easy as anime characters, right? Huh. Rockstar Games presents an old western. A Rockstar San Diego production. Yeah, aren't there like 5 or 6, like 5 subsets of the Rockstar company? So like 6 companies in all or something? Red Dead Redemption. I'm already doing it. So who is this?
Well, I for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Jesus fucking criminy.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
That communion thing raises up like the question of like a South Park episode. Do handicapped people go to heaven?
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
I don't know about that. What time
Apparently,
is this supposed to take
Mr.
place
Johns
in?
wants
Like
to
what
run
year?
for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money
Happiness.
can buy voters, though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
So what am I gonna find here? An armadillo. Use a left stick to walk around, use R stick to look around. Okay. Yeah. The graphics aren't exactly on par with today's standards, but if you think about like where this was 9 years ago today, to run, hold A, and tap A to sprint, I think. The blip on your map indicates a mission objective. Head to the yellow marker on your map. Approach the X. Approach the X. Yeah, but I mean, like, these graphics, like, were probably pretty good around the time. I mean, look at this. Like, I still think this looks good. Don't... Come on, buddy, what are you doing? Heading out of the saloon this fucking drunk. It's the middle of... Is this morning? Is this morning or is this the middle of the day? Jesus Christ, dude. Get your life together.
Mr. Marfin, over here!
Okay, so Marston. What's my first name then?
John Marston.
Ah, John.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Follow Jake to the horses. Gotcha. Are these them?
Alrighty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Alright. How do I mount a horse? Y. Gotcha. Ride horse.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Left stick to move your horse. Accompany Jake to Fort Mercer. Gotcha. And then, like, there was a button to hitch. To spur your horse to move faster, tap A. If you hold A, your horse will maintain its current speed. RB to slow and stop your horse. Gotcha. Probably should say that before you pick up that much speed.
So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. All kinds of soldiers around back then.
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
So occasionally I do have to steer the horse in the right direction, but for the most part it just does it automatically just by holding A.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Huh. At least he's a good, honest married man.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah.
This environment is
You
actually
ain't very talkative, are you?
No,
beautiful.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
The environment looks like this. I can't
Damn
imagine.
coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Okay, so I don't even need to hold A anymore. I've been holding it the... Oh, okay. So, now I got you. You can hold A to keep it steady, but if you hold B, it focuses on the
Listen,
point,
mister.
and it keeps going for you.
This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Approach Fort Mercer. Gotcha. Something tells me this might not end well for me. I could either get into a huge-ass gunfight, or I could meet with someone that is probably going to be helpful. One of the two are very likely. Man, if this is what this game looks like 9 years ago, I cannot imagine what Red Dead 2 is going to look like.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh.
Oh. Brought back
Do I
up.
look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Well,
Poor John.
I mean, there was no way he was gonna beat 3 shotguns. Maybe at least 2. Oh god, a buzzard, Jesus. Someone to collect the body. Well, that is one way to start up a story. Okay, so they're handling him with care, so I think he's at least alive. New friends, old problems. Huh. Gotcha.
Well, you're alive.
A little
So
bit.
it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay. Finally started up. Bonnie is the blue dot on your map. Okay, join Bonnie. Is there anything else that I need to concern myself with at this time, or no? Yeah, that's the basic control that I learned last time.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Yeah,
Figured
but
it's
barely.
about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Where are you taking me? Hold B to focus on important people, places, and events. Nah, it's just focusing on
There's
her.
the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Giddy up!
Mount your new horse. Okay.
Tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Okay. Alright. Where is she gonna take me?
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Hmm.
How are you?
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I
Yeah.
suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing
Okay.
in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Agreed. I wouldn't doubt that.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Nice.
Yeah! And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Okay, so just a short explanation. Ride your horse to the hitching post, you know, if she'd get out of my way. Press X when near a hitching post. Yeah, maybe if I could read that.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest.
I'm coming. Yeesh.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
I wonder why they have him have the scars already.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
A repeater carbine.
Let's go. Keep your
Oh.
eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
So are we looking out for people, or... I didn't hear like the key term of what she said was going on.
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you?
Okay. What the? Jesus. I thought this was a hitch over here. I went to hit X. That did not happen.
Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop.
Get rid of the rabbits. Gotcha. Hold LT and draw your current. Gotcha.
Nice, shoot.
Yeet. Oh.
That's it. Kill those little varmints. You're better at shooting
Another
rabbits
one.
than outlaws, I see.
Got that one. Where's the last one? Free aim is...
Marston, looks
Ah.
like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow.
Okay.
Back up. We should check out the rest of the ranch.
Okay. How do I reload, though? Okay. Same as, GTA.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Whoa there.
My horse is stuck. My horse is stuck.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
So we're on the lookout for more rabbits.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston.
No problem. I thought I almost hit my horse. Dead. Oh shit. Ah, god damn it. Fucking. Got that one.
Let's go.
Okay, you got that one. I got this one over here. Sorry about the horses, ma'am. Sorry about my horse.
You can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Hitch your horse at the hitching post. Okay. If you get separated from your horse, it will return to the hitching post outside of your house. Aw.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
So, is my horse a male or a female? You can sleep in the bed in your room to save your game. Okay. If you sleep, you will wake up 6 hours later. You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. So does it give me infinite ammo, though? Current Deadeye level, 1 of 3. Also, I didn't see how you control Deadeye, unfortunately, because I was still trying to fuck around with my horse. General stores, doctors, and weapons. Some people even deal in valuable information about the surroundings in the form of maps or whatever that is. Newspapers. There's a bee on my map. Let me interact with this for a little bit. Open container. Revolver ammo. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll save for now. Yeah. Right here. Right over the previous game. 5 years ago. Well, really 4 years ago in a couple months. Go to be on your map to speak with Bonnie McFarlane. Ah, so it was Bonnie. Oh, okay. And I think it was grayed out before, so I couldn't have done it before. So, is my horse a male or a female? I don't see large important bits, so I think you're not a blackjack. I think you're a black Jackie. Ooh, starting up the new mission, obstacles in our path.
Oh, Mr. Marston, how are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine, thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Okay. If you want to put your money where your mouth is, we'll see what we can do about that.
I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Well, why is my horse hitched up over there?
Giddy up!
I'll go to the race start. What the? No, don't walk over there.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
Oh, God.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Race Bonnie around McFarland Ranch. Waypoints are yellows. Gotcha. They seem to be fires for some odd reason.
Miss McFarland! Come on.
When galloping, you can get a short burst of extra speed. This will temporarily reduce your horse's stamina if you spur too much. Gotcha. This is... Jesus.
Come on.
You'll have to do better than that.
Jesus, I'm gonna drive off a cliff. Or I'm gonna horse off a cliff.
Win this, don't you?
Left.
Call yourself a rancher?
Okay, so I think that last one said my horse runs faster while on roads.
Isn't this jolly?
Oh, what the? Your horse gets burned from the checkpoints? Why would you? No!
Yeah!
Try to stay with me now. Come. Let's go, Miss McFarland.
Oh, that's what was hurting my horse, the stamina. That's my
I bet
bad.
you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
Oh, shit.
Would you like me to slow down?
My thumb slipped off the stick.
Let's go. How you doing back there?
Alright, now I've got like a good lead. Somehow.
Are you saving the best for last?
What's up with this horse?
Let's go.
I wish I could see the scenery a little bit instead of just having to race. I want to know, like, what else is going on here. Well, this is fun and introducing a new aspect that you can do. I know that horse riding is literally just in the game from the beginning. Oh, what? I thought that was the...
finish line!
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, somehow I won.
Whoa!
Whew. I saw the gates and I thought that was the end because that's where we started.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
I'm surprised I was able to keep my horse alive during that. Ooh, plus 20 fame. Don't really know what that means. Marshal Johnson is available to talk to you in Armadillo. Travel to M on your map. Okay, but Bonnie's lit up again. Why? Hold on, can I see a bigger view of the map? Yeah, it's kind of like... Oh... boy. Wait, Armadillo was where I was before, right? That's where I got off the train, right? Okay, so I was in Armadillo. Can I zoom out a little? Yeah. So is this the whole map, or are these the actual areas that I've already explored? Because it looks like this part of the map I haven't gone over to, maybe? I remember seeing some location for that, here it is. Fort Mercer was over here. So I went from Armadillo to Fort Mercer, and then I was brought from Fort Mercer to McFarland's ranch. So is there a way for me to save without passing time? Or is that the only way to literally save the game, is by going into that room, sleeping on the bed? I mean, we've spent enough time with Bonnie, so I guess I might want to head over to Marshal Johnson, see just what's going on a little bit. Is there a waypoint system like in GTA at all? Ah, there is. I just noticed set waypoint. Can I... There we go. You've begun earning the loyalty of your mount. It now has increased stamina due to this bond. Oh, that's cool. So the more the horse trusts you, the more stamina you get? Oh, okay. I'm not gonna question that much, but... Oh well. So Black Jackie doesn't seem like an appropriate name for her. She's got some, like... Every part of her is black except for one little hoof at the back. Maybe I call her Southpaw instead. Southpaw, yeah. I kind of like that for her. Continue southwest along this road to visit the Marshal in Armadillo. Nice. Too bad there's not like a free look at... Oh wait, is there? Oh, there is a little bit of a free look. I mean, this does give it like an old western, no rush. Go in, do your thing. Feel out the environment. See what it's like to live in these conditions. So long as Red Dead is playing, I'm gonna take a sip of this red can. Ugh. Welcome back to Armadillo, I guess. Jeez, this horse stops on a dime. Alright, Southpaw, I'll be right back. Political realities in Armadillo.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
He's sleeping in the cell? Ooh.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Oh, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright. But he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Sounds like a
Okay,
fine
boy.
deal.
You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
Okay, so we don't really have to go by horse. I mean, it is the saloon, so it wouldn't be that far.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
There's the dumb rat bastard now.
Who was it? Oh, the guy in the top
Let's
hat.
follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
What about my horse?
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months.
Oh, okay, he's all the way over there. Whistle for your horse, up.
Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him. Can't lose that trail, boy. Catch up with me when you can.
As long as your horse is alive. Jesus! Tail Walton to his hideout with Marshal Johnson. Do not kill Walton. Gotcha. Ah, this is some good music.
Pick up the pace, boy. We need to stay on him.
No problem.
As bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
I want to stay nearby, but I don't know if I should chase more.
Whoa, whoa.
It's too
Yeah.
wavy.
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Okay. So I did make the right decision of just staying with him. Or maybe it wouldn't have allowed me to do anything more.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn. Take cover. Work our way up this hill.
Okay. Press RB to enter and exit cover.
To your right.
Gotcha. Got him. Take the outlaw. Reload. Gotcha. Ah, shit.
You ain't getting near Walton.
Oh, what the? Oh. Avatar ward unlocked. To vault over low cover, move LS over the cover and press RB. Oh, that's cool. Oh, and I picked up ammo. Good.
Look out! There's one behind the outhouse.
Got that one there. And there was another one that I saw over here.
Behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them. Ladder rope. Make your choice. You hear me? Yeah. Who's that woman?
Got that one. Capture Walton either alive or by shooting him in the legs or dead. Gotcha. Aha. Hell yeah, if I can keep someone alive for more information, I'm definitely doing that. God, I'm doing it again.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Do you think I should have used a pistol instead? Because I think that ammo's actually kind of valuable. And I'll regret using that later. Ooh, I can actually loot someone's body. Okay, so it said something about being able to press back on the controller. Basic campsite. I don't know. I'll be able to look through the controls again. What's the last save? I want to make sure that I'm not going to lose some progress. Yeah, okay. So, I think this is a pretty good spot to leave the first recording session with. Not entirely sure if I know everything that's going on, but it's a pretty good way to start off a journey, I guess. Shooting a few animals to figure out how the gun works. A race to figure out how horsing works. Bringing down some outlaws. Shooting people in the legs to know that you can keep people alive. Just kind of like basic controls for now. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this recording session, check up on some of the controls that it gave me that I missed while I was like trying to focus on like what I was doing, while I was like steering the horse, while I was messing around doing that. Like it said something about a dead eye that I missed. And then I'll have to look at like what it said, because it said that sheriff had left me far away from civilization, and I can press the back arrow to do something. I don't know if it said that I can set up that basic campfire and set up base right there, or if I can just be teleported back to like my save point. But I don't know. For now, just because this is a very not mature, but like it's gritty is the best way that I can probably explain it. Gritty game. I'm gonna leave you with the other outro, not my Pokemon one, but this one. For now, if you liked any part of this video, don't forget to smack that like button like you smack a bitch.
Let a bitch know, smacking her cheek when she burning.